What is going on, Mauritius? My name is Jaden here, back with another episode of my thoughts on. And you can't tell by the Christmas hat or the thumbnail or the title or anything in this video, but it's my thoughts on Christmas. And unlike, if you guys didn't know, from my Halloween episode and that I'm basically Christian. Well, I lived in a Christian household for the rest of my life, and that I myself as I'm a bit of I'm more of an atheist in that since I grew older. But yeah, if you guys didn't see my Halloween episode in that, I lived in a Christian household all my life in there, and then so basically we didn't celebrate Halloween that much, but Christmas we definitely did celebrate Christmas a lot. So Christmas was basically those times I experienced all day and now. I'm not going to talk about my thoughts on that much in that because literally Christmas comes we celebrate it every year. I kind of forgotten. I think I do remember what I got for last year and that, but yeah. So instead, I'm just going to talk about my thoughts on Christmas entirely in that. So Christmas is basically that time where basically my nostalgia level goes from sort of like this. It goes a bit higher if I listen to something I haven't heard or played like Lego Island or something like that. But it literally just goes off to the top when it's Christmas because I have so many fun memories of the holiday and that. I remember setting up the tree. I remember unwrapping the presents and that. Yeah, and also I don't know. I'll probably tell my experience of Christmas. So I think day one when I wake up in that, I obviously me, my younger sister, and my older sister sometimes in that. We usually wake up early in that, and usually in some other cultures or some households in that, when you guys wake up very early in that, you get to unwrap your presents first. My family didn't do that. I know it's sad but true. But yeah, basically what we had to do in that was we had to wait for everyone to wake up, get changed, and have breakfast before we unwrap the presents in that. So that's basically gonna be kind of So basically, it just takes us quite a while for us to unwrap the presents in that. But yeah, but sometimes also what we do is after I unwrap the presents in that, we usually just at lunchtime go to someone's house in that. But it's gonna be quite different because one, most of my relatives are on holiday, and two, I'm gonna go over to my girlfriend's house on Christmas. So it's basically I'm not gonna spend time with all my other family members in that. So that's basically gonna change in that. I don't know if it's gonna happen next year in that, but hopefully it doesn't change that often in that because I do want to see my relatives in that, even though how much my family kind of hates them in that. But I think they're on the fence with their family members, especially my mum. She's definitely on that fence. Yeah, but maybe my family should decide in that. Well, Christmas, especially a year, I really think besides the whole capitalistic thing in there, I know that it's supposed to just buy presents, and all that stuff. And I heard I think it was wasn't there a thing in Canada when they said they weren't gonna unwrap presents in it? That yeah, I don't know. If I did buy presents in it, no one will know what I do. I just brought everyone gift cards and called it all day. Yeah, I should have given them I gave them $20 in there. I should have gone higher. Nah, they can buy two CDs with that gift card as well. So anyway, I think yeah, hopefully, when this video gets up in that, it's probably gonna be it might be Christmas Eve in that because because you know that that not New Zealand is that YouTube has different time codes in there for each country in there. I have Pacific times 12 or something like that, plus 12, that's the one I'm living. So when this video gets uploaded, it's gonna say it got uploaded on Christmas Eve, even though I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, and today's Christmas Eve, and tomorrow's gonna be Halloween. I mean, oh my goodness, Halloween. What am I thinking in that? So I'm talking about Christmas, the Christmas day in that. Oh, Christmas Eve actually. No, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that today is Christmas Eve in that, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, which is gonna be Christmas Day. Okay, I hope that doesn't confuse anyone that much in that. So, yep, I can talk about something else. Well, basically, what everyone else is talking about traditions. Yeah, my traditions in that. Well, I already told you to unwrap presents in that, but we also, unlike everyone else in America in that, obviously, it's probably because I'm part of the Southern Hemisphere in that. or the Northern Hemisphere. I think it's Southern or Northern, but obviously, Christmas is basically all snowing and reindeers and big, like, furry coats and that. The whole Saint Nicholas thing and that. Not the original Saint Nicholas, but Santa Claus Saint Nicholas and that. Everyone's get confused with that, but yeah, basically what he does is like wears like a big red coat, kind of like this one and that. But the only problem is in some other countries like New Zealand and that, it doesn't snow. Instead, we only have the only thing we have is cheer up again. The only thing we have is basically just sun and that, and I got a feeling it might rain today, so luckily I brought an umbrella just in case it does that. So yeah, that's basically But I remember, but I think pop culture is trying to slow down in that, and there's like I know there's like a Christmas, like I think there's like 2 or maybe 3 or I don't know. There's like a New Zealand like Christmas set, and that like takes place in like New Zealand, and it has like sun and beaches and a bunch of other stuff in that. Then like snow, and I remember there's also I think there's like a song on the radio which I despise in that. Yeah, which also by the way I don't have the CD on me in that, but Mariah Carey is always off with the best Christmas song of all time. Kill me. Change my mind. Okay, maybe not. So yes, and also the Christmas specials in that. Like, let me just go over here. Just wait a minute. You guys probably grew up with The Grinch, the original one in that. But since we barely watched like Christmas specials in that, and I think I checked the times in that, it's mostly just going to be movies in that. But I remember my Christmas special growing up was Christmas Who from SpongeBob SquarePants. R.I.P. Stephen Hillenburg. Yeah, that's the only one I did. I didn't grow up with like the Rampage. I didn't grow up with The Grinch. I only watched this just recently. Actually, I think I brought the DVD like last year or something at the Salvation Army for like $2, something like that. Yeah, I probably have seen the reputation of this. It's not a good video. I think the video quality is subpar or something like that, and the Grinch looks a bit orange, bit yellow in that, and green in that. And I've seen some comparison videos in that, so maybe not the best one in that. But heck, I'm not gonna buy that fucking awful Illumination DVD that comes with it. That's been fully restored and has better sound quality in it. But seriously, fuck Illumination. And if you guys want to watch a Grinch movie, go watch the original Grinch movie. Well, not this. This is the original, like, short, but the original movie starring Jim Carrey, because I know people despise that movie in it, but fuck you, it's my favourite. I grew up with it. I think it's the only Christmas special. Oh wait, okay, no, never mind. I think I grew up with Santa Claus, the Tim Allen one. I grew up with. I think I remember watching A Christmas Story. I don't know. I think I have once. I don't know. Home Alone 2. The third one came on one time, and the fourth one still had Macaulay Culkin, but that was also bad. Just don't watch any Home Alone video after Lost in New York. Or I think I heard people say it's also awful. Just watch the original one in that. I think it's pretty good in there, and I think that's about it. So anyway, my name's Days, man, and don't worry, there's going to be 2 more videos into the DC. I got part 16 of Blood, and I also got my 2019 and my 2010 decade retrospective as well, because it's 2019. It's the end of the decade, so yeah, there's going to be those 2 videos in there, and then after that, I'm going to take a bit of a break after New Year's Eve, and I also got. Ooh, you guys don't want to know what's going to happen after that. So anyway, say Merry Christmas, not Merry Christmas to all. I just want to say, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and decade.